This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for February 6, 2025. It's currently December 18, 2023, 1:04 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is currently $472.17. That's USD. And the shuffle video we're about to play for you was created on December 5th, 2023 at 8:43 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the lower left corner. So the behavior for SPY on the 6th is a rally that increases with the momentum moving forward in time. Behavior around the highest high for the day, we have an attempt to establish support, so we probably see some sideways rotation along a new support at a higher price level there near the high. Behavior around the low, we have a nullified low card, so it's hard to determine exactly where the low will be through in the day. There's no correlation on the timeline to a low, but we may have a notable, like a fast sudden move higher out of the low, and somehow that chart behavior will be like made irrelevant by some other chart behavior that comes later. In other words, like if there's a move higher, there's some sort of drop afterwards. Before we go any further, I want to make sure everybody's aware the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. It's the unwritten agreement between the universe and anybody utilizing this information for personal gain. The universe expects that if you're profiting from this information, you should be donating 5% of the profits forward to one of the charities here on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. And then 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel here at one of these links to support the channel and say thank you. It leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, my friends, you're an angel investor of the channel. The universe sends it back to you tenfold for following through on the rule of karma. Blessings to all my angel investors. Thank you very much, and let's get back into it. So we have a prominent move higher in the pre-market, followed by a full retracement of that move back there, taking place in the pre-market. A lot of volatility as we move towards the open or around the open, and a lot of price change. There's a brief peak that's easily missed there in like the first half hour. Yeah, it looks like there's a notable rally into like right around the open where we have a high. It's a brief peak that's easily missed, and it's followed by a notable decline through multiple support levels. That decline is then followed by a notable rally out of the decline, increasing with momentum moving forward in time between roughly 10 and 11, taking us into a high between 11 and 12, where you see that change card, which is in a lot of cases sideways fluidity or sideways rotation along a support level. It's also a strong correlation to the power card. So I'm going to say that there's a high there, very notable high there with sideways rotation. The rally into that high there would be opportunity to open up a short position for a day trade, and you can close that short position when we have a notable decline midday around 12 to 1 into an important support level. So we go from the support level at a high into a support level at a low, and then there's a rally around 1 to 2, bumping along resistance, maybe breaking through resistance, bumping along resistance, meeting a key resistance at roughly 230, a key resistance on a one-day chart scale, and it looks like it's a failed attempt to break through key resistance there and a crest there, and that's followed by a decline through key support. After that decline through key support, we have a rally somewhere between the 230 into the close hour, taking us into like a near overbought crest that we then sell off from. It'll be a high that we then sell off from pretty notably through multiple support levels. And this is a cross-reading congruency. For whatever reason, I left out the Prince of Wands here. Is also the Prince of Wands here. It puts us on track for the high here on the 7th. Guys, if you're interested in the monthly, which I keep referencing, you could have got the monthly as early as December 20th, 2023. If you had early access on our website, Tarot for Traders, you get that here under our services, SO Meta Posts. Click here to subscribe, $29 a month, $249 for the year. Great way to support the channel. Or you could sign up for the free mailing list and you get it the earliest you can for free. Sneak preview for the 7th is a failed attempt to break through key resistance, and it'll be a resistance the technicals lead us to believe we're going to break out through, but instead we break through momentarily, turn around and decline through key support level. And we'll talk about that in more detail as we progress into the 7th. But the main trade here is a day trade. In the midst of that rally, open up a short, close that short in the midst of a sharp drop to a key support level midday. And that's SPY for the 6th of February. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you like that information. Really helps out the channel. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.